Dizzy. Morning, everybody. Where's the scoop? We're missing the pig scoop. Hang on. Found the scoop. Crest is averted. Oh my goodness. Frosty! What you doing, buddy? Staying cool? Huh? What you doing? Flip it over and stomp it. Kick it with your big girl boots. That a kid.
I filled it up last night and then carried it all the way around the barn into here.
That's silly.
Because I couldn't find the hose. It's buried in the snow.
It's actually in the back of the side-by-side. There's hoses all over the place.
They had no water.
They had water.
No, it was frozen.
They had water. Dizzy. Okay. You know, whoever goes second gets more food. Somebody's going to complain about the sharp edges on that ice.
Oh my gosh.
Well, now they're going to complain that your boot has poop on the bottom of it.
Like they don't eat off of the ground. Like that's just gonna eat ice.
Here is he. Here is he. All right, back up. She wants to flip it on the ground and eat off the ground. Here you go. Don't get in a hurry. Make sure you chew that food all the way.
Only she.
Oh my goodness. Big. It is supposed to be like 40 degrees today though.
41.
So some of it may melt.
Yeah.
And 50 next Friday?
Thursday.
Thursday or Friday?
Yeah.
Dizzy D. Heavy D. Heavy D. Well, she is a big pig.
Yeah, she is.
Like grandpa diet. He just says, Mom, it's too cold. I ain't hungry.
It's not.
It's too cold, Mama.
Somebody help me.
Will you eat outside, I wonder? Come here.
He did last night.
Come here. Whoa. We're getting bigger. Let me see. Find the hole.
He said, no.
Want some? Want some? Oh, come on. Hey, come here. We gotta eat so you can grow big and strong and make babies. Well, you won't make them. You swim them.
No.
Not feeling it. It's okay.
He hasn't taken it all morning, so it's currently 9 a.m. and he hasn't ate since 5 p.m. last night.
He's got us to count on, so we'll come check on him in a little bit and see if he'll eat then.
He'll eat when he's ready, I guess.
Yeah, he'll eat. See? Everything's fine. Just had a code orange. Code orange. The best part is we can cover up the stink. Goodness. Oh my goodness, it's melting the snow. Woo. Good news is he's warm inside. That's some hot bull. He wants to bring you a little buddy today. His name's Beans. You'll be as big as him next week.
He won't eat.
He'll eat.
Come on, dude.
He had to poop. Who gets up and just... Oh, we mooed and a little more came out. Hey, when you're done winking, we'd like you to play or eat. Let's go,
buddy. Man, he was running around all over last night.
It's going to be 41 today, yeah. But it's still 25, but it feels like of 18. He's kind of got the temperament of his mom. I think he's kind of a wiener. A week old today, but.
Is it today?
Wasn't it? Or was it Sunday? Milk, 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 milk. Psst. Beep, beep. Somebody's gonna be like, squirt some on his nose. He knows what it is. It's a big red teat. Alright, well, in case you're new here, my name's Chad at Doss Farms, Doss Outdoors. We've got 2 channels on Doss Farms. We post videos Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. On Doss Outdoors, we post videos every other day in between. This is my lovely wife and my 40 acres, who you just met, the lovely Miss Ray. In northeast Oklahoma, where we've got cattle, pigs, donkeys, 3 dogs, 3 boys, and 9 inches of snow. We got a bottle calf currently. Who else is? Yeah, we got a red Highland ginger leaning on go, ready to have a baby as well. Right now I'm coming down here to the creek just because I think it's super cool when it's snowing. Let's see. There's some fresh deer tracks right there. And they're going that way. So they left our property for the morning. You guys said though that is a drag. When they drag their feet, that's a buck. Because a doe will almost step in the same steps, like front left, back left, front right, back right. So it's pretty cool. Here, let's get out and look. No, they're going this way. So cool. Hang on. This could be really funny. A couple of weeks ago, hung a bag of doe pee on a tree, and we have not seen like any deer since I did that. And sometimes it takes, 10, 15 days for them to be like, I'm okay with that smell, I still want to eat. So the other possibility is the camera has snow on it, and that's why we can't, or like we're not being notified. Like I don't know that there's not deer down here if the camera doesn't go off. So there very well could be, but the camera's not telling me there is. See, there was deer in here before it was snowing, and that's actually the path. We've had a buck on camera. So this is interesting. My camera's over there on a tree, and it doesn't quite go off when there's motion way over here, because this is like 40 yards away. But one night I actually signed in and saw a buck taking this route right here. So let's go see if he turned in and went to our feeder. Oh yeah, those are fresh this morning. Yeah, so what's wrong with our camera? We've had a lot of activity. A lot. Let's see if the camera goes off as I walk back here. Yeah, they're even eating that block. Is my camera dead? Oh yeah, this is all stomped down. Yeah, there's been a ton of stuff back here. I will say this, there is no corn on the floor though. So upon further inspection, this is doing its job. The camera is not. It's just not. The battery needs to be charged or something. Yeah, we've had a lot of deer back here. That's frustrating because I still have until the 15th to take one. Well, I could take a lot, but it's still archery season until the 15th. So we might try and sit out here this evening. There's also something called a spot and stock, which is legal, but I've got my crossbow with me. And as we go feed here in a minute, we can see if we can find a good set of tracks and follow them. That's much more difficult to do, but I'm up to the challenge. I am kind of curious why there's no cattle down here. Makes you wonder if somebody had a baby. They don't really get used to the noise of the side-by-side not having feed, because 9 times out of 10 when they hear the side-by-side, they get food. So, I don't know. And right now with all the snow, everything's echoing. So they usually meet me down there, which is strange that they didn't. But we'll go check and see if there's a baby. You never know. Somebody did some serious donuts out here. Wonder who that could have been.
Let it rip!
Oh my gosh!
Wait! What's the thing?
Hold on. Going this way.
I'm falling on top of it!
We're killing the baby grasses.
Kill it!
In the name of this is fun. Good morning, little ones. Good morning. Allie, you're so pretty. Benjamin, hey, I think we're almost ready to move you to the other pen so you can have a little buddy. Sonny, I'm not really sure, young lady. I'm not sure. We need to dump these cubes around the hay so that they can find them. Like, I know they can dig through the snow, but I'd rather them not have to. Plenty of hay for them to roughage through and all that stuff and get these cubes without having to work too hard. So I'm still, they didn't even meet me at the gate. I will say the last few days we've come down here without cubes more than we ever have because we've been checking on them. So maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. There's June, still looking plenty large and in charge here. She is holding her tail up. I don't see any afterbirth or abnormal amounts of goo. Belle, seriously, like you literally turned around where you eat. What is the deal? Good morning, Bunny. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Whew. All right, so we got a fair amount of cubes in there. Feeling pretty good about it. They've got plenty to eat. Plenty of hay. Hey. What you think, huh? Hi, Lucy. Can we be friends again yet? Can we be friends again yet? Hi, Lily. Badonk! What's up, buddy? What's going on, man? What's up, Eeyore? What's up? You like that molasses tub, huh? Probably pretty good on the old teethers. Yeah. It's pretty good on them. So, Sonny's bag is like drying up already. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. June bug here. Yeah. Still just a poopy doops. See if we can see a baby. Look out, lady. You're kind of safe standing next to June because nobody's gonna make her move. Oh, Belle. Here, I'll let you through, Glory. Hey, look at a bag on Glory still. My goodness. I do think it's time to get Allie off of her. Allie's a lot bigger than you guys think. A lot taller. I think it's time. Oh, that's a big heifer. I'd like to actually see her next to Honey and MJ and all of them. Then we could really tell how tall she is. Because she's months younger. I mean, months. Well, shoot. She was 4 months this last week. Good morning. 4 months this last week. And MJ is coming up on 10 months old. So I'd love to get her over there and see what she looks like next to those other calves. We'll see. Man, one thing about the snow, you can really see where they travel. That's all deer. All deer. Just thought you guys might enjoy the drive. Yeah, look at all the traffic up here. This is where we fed the cubes yesterday, and they kind of fell into the snow. It was still really light and fluffy. I think we frustrated them, but as you know, we brought them more. Oh, there's a deer. It was only one. There was no way to get him on camera, or her. Yeah, there's a lot of activity back here. That's a doe. How their tracks just track one another. So yeah, we had a top wire shoved down back here, and I just don't see the cows doing it. There'd be no purpose. There's no grass on the other side. It was just like a month ago. So that prompted me to put 2 more cameras back here. And one thing about snow is it don't lie when somebody's been back here. That is a serious highway for deer right there. So that T-post will help me remember where that's at. This might be a good spot for a blind. Check it out. Hang on. See it? Just a little one. Meh. She's by herself. Just standing there. She's not very big. But yeah, look, there's a buck track for you. See the dragging? Look at her just standing there. Not very big at all. So this is where my camera's at. It's like nothing. That's crazy. She may have a mom or some friends out here she's watching for. She's still standing right there. She's got her back towards us. Rear quarter there. I say she's small. Fortunately, I'm the kid you took fishing for the first time ever, and I caught like a 14-pound bass, which isn't, that's, yeah. But my first doe in over 15 years, my first deer in 15 years, and she weighed 150 pounds after getting dressed. So now I look at deer and doe and I'm like, man, just a baby. But pretty funny. I guarantee she's waiting on corn. What you want to bet? Amen, amen, and all God's people said, amen. Look at that. Sight back here, my goodness. So now we'll be able to see where the deer are going after they eat this corn down here. So there's somebody, that's a doe, there's a buck, probably not a little one, or probably a little one. And there's some tracks running off in there. And this hill right here, that's actually where we can't get in there, man. It's just too thick. So I actually can't wait to see if we can get in there a little bit with a mulcher. So here's a spot where they're not jumping. Or maybe they are. Yeah, there's been deer down here this morning. Sure has. I bet you. Hang on a second. Case got me a new toy. So check this out. This is from... Here. This is from, I think it's Tideway. So I believe this is Tideway. Tideway. But I need to ask my buddy Lucas over at Peaks Hobby Homestead. And I think he's got another channel called Peaks Outdoors. I'll link him down below. But they got about the same setup we do. They got a lot of hills. They got about 40 acres. Yeah, look at all those tracks, man. Oh, there we go. That's where they're jumping right there. Look at that. But yeah, Case got me this. And the reason I bring up Lucas is he's got one of their blinds from this company. So I need to watch that video, figure out how to pronounce that. But check this out, it's a rangefinder. We'll see if I can get it to work. So if I was to sit right here, well, I'd build a blind right here, but if I was to build a blind right here, 18.8 yards. Oh, Chad, you're terrible. Hey-oh, what do you know? Yeah, before we all get dizzy and throw up, it's 20 yards to right there. So perfect shot for the old crossbow. We could definitely make that happen. The cows actually rarely come back here unless I bring them back here. So my question for you guys is, I bought a bunch of this stuff because it was on sale. And just a brief background of my hunting expertise. I was taught to hunt by a guy who literally can track animals. But we were spoiled. He grew up on 80 acres while we were in high school. And my first buck I ever shot and took, little, I don't even know, man, 4, 5, 6 pointer. I mean, there were so many deer on this property out in the country that they shot for food, not for big game hunt, right? Process their own meat, all that good stuff. Anyway, so my expertise is very limited, very, very novice, rookie, beginner, okay? How do you choose which stand to go sit in? Like, I've got that spot over there, I've got a top spot where I have some corn, and then I got the feeder down low. So I've got deer on every camera all the time. So like tonight when I go to sit out this afternoon, which one do I go to? I mean, I've seen 10 doe on that block right there with corn. I've seen 10 doe on that feeder. I took a doe on that feeder. We've got bucks up top. You know, which one do you choose? Is that part of the hunt? Well, Chad, you're not hunting if you're hunting over corn. We are in Oklahoma, brother. Yeah, we are. We're allowed to grow them deers. Sure are. And let me tell you something, okay? Here in Oklahoma, we have a strong Native American heritage everywhere you go, okay? I'm not Native American, but I respect it. But if you think all the paintings you see of the Indians riding horses and taking down buffalo and big game and stuff like that, if you think that's the only way they hunted, you're wrong. You're big time wrong, okay? If you think the Indians didn't figure out that deer love corn and they didn't just sit by a pile of corn and drop them deers when they came through, you're crazy. You're crazy. Ain't nope. Were they expert marksmen? Yep. Were they professional bow makers and weapon makers? Yep. That means they weren't dummies, okay? If you could put corn on the ground, which at that time they called it, what, it was maize? If you could put maize on the ground and draw in a deer, why in the world would I need to sit on a horse and go chasing after him? You know what I'm saying? That's like saying that, you know, modern day instruments used to harvest animals, that's not how the Pilgrims did it. Well, if they'd had them, they woulda. So going up this hill right over here is always my favorite. Oh, speaking of, see, that's where we hunt cows. Yeah, right there. So we're back at the deer feeder, and I'm gonna check this camera. Got some more of this wild game attractant. I also got the rangefinder in my pocket. I'm sure you can see that. I'm gonna see how far away it was. I was sitting right there when I shot that deer right there. So I moved the solar panel a little bit and we got a green light, which means it's charging. So that's the only thing in the winter, but that's the thing with everything. I wonder if that battery pack for the other game camera would power this camera. So basically if you go a day or two without sunshine, they lose power, but really they just need a good charge, and I could take it up there and charge it and have it working in a couple hours. But I don't need the camera to tell me that there's deer here. I know there's deer here. I just try to figure out their patterns. Like, I knew there were deer here at 4, so I came and got in my ground blind or my tree stump at 3 p.m. and just waited them out, which is probably what I'll have to do this evening. But it was nice having a camera to actually film where that doe was. She was standing right here. So we're gonna go over there and figure out how far the shot that was. I shouldn't say how far it was. I should say how close it was. So instead of climbing in there again, I'm just parallel to it, just outside the brush. Yeah, that doe was standing right there by that tree. 20 yards. That's how the rookies roll, which actually, a 20-yard shot is far, far harder than a 100-yard shot, or even a 60 to 80, okay? 20 yards, do you know how still I had to sit? Do you know how quiet I had to be? Look at the size of this track. Hang on a second. Look at that thing. That's a big deer. There's a nice little trail they come into. There's Izzy or Dizzy. I can't tell which one from here. Sitting in a tree stump at 20 yards, way harder than sitting in a blind 15 feet in the air at 100 yards or more. Shoot, man, you could be eating taco smell in that deer blind at that range. So I think we're gonna sit out here tonight and see what we can get. Phineas, what's up, brother? Woo, almost fell. What's up, buddy? So I got this thing down like a timer now, man. It takes about 30 minutes to fill up, and I'm okay with that. We could easily put in a We could easily put in a pressure tank, like halfway right here, but I'd have to run power to it. And I don't really want to do that. I think, you guys help me out. I know Rob Sladen's watching, our buddy. Since I'm gonna run power up here for like the 3 or 4 months that we need heated water tanks or tank water heaters, whatever you wanna call it, could I put my pressure tank up here since I'll have power for it? Like a little 25-gallon pressure tank? Or is it the fact that I'm trying to get up this hill that's causing the low pressure? But it's not, it's only 30 minutes. That's not bad. That thing was almost empty this morning, not gonna lie. Had about 100 gallons in it, so I just put 250 gallons in that in 30 minutes. So now we'll fill up the calf tank and check it out. It's not frozen. So some of you guys said if your extension cord is melting the snow, your cords are underpowered, but we're doing okay. That's not melting the snow, because that cord runs all the way there and you can see that it's not running. Now that might be melting right there because there's so much cord piled up. So I actually checked my camera, because when you film for a living, you can check your camera and see, well, you can do this, anybody can do this. You can look and see when you stopped filming. I stopped filming at 10:05 and it's 10:50, about 10:50 on the nose. What is that? In 45 minutes, I'm estimating we did about 300 gallons, which is like 6.7 gallons per minute. So putting a pressure tank up here, the extra cost, I don't know that that's worth it. Now, where we may want another pressure tank is when we run another 300 feet to the garage. That may be something that we want to look into, but it's just the nature of it. Unfortunately, I can't cut across the front of the house with the trencher because there's just the risk of power lines. I mean, it would be a longer run than this 300 feet coming off of here. Plus I've already trenched for it, so it just wouldn't make any sense. That's not beneficial. Woo! Woo! Sorry, the dogs are barking. I got my hood up and I was banging the bucket and hollering. Well, hang on a minute, you gotta cover him up. What's up, buddy? Right here. Here, look. Come here. You not see him? Right here, look. Frank, look, buddy, look. Atta boy. Come on, Cal. Look at the blonde teddy bear. What's up, buddy? Man, look how pretty she is. What's up, bub? Everybody's been missing you guys. Hey, you walked right past them. They're buried in the snow, man. Look down. There you go. We think right now, what Ray and I have decided, these two are food. Everybody's known that for a long time. And that's a red Charolais, which is a red Angus, and a white Charolais bull. Made a red Charolais steer. Frank is a Highland Angus steer. MJ, his dad is Maximus. He's the other bull calf to Frosty, so he's a steer now. We're gonna grow him for beef, hide and horns. He'll probably be here every bit of 2 years. And then, hey guys, there's tons of cubes. You're walking all over them. This is Fiona's baby. And there's nothing in there, brother. And she is not kin to anybody on the farm. So Frosty or Maximus could actually breed her if Maximus is still here when she's ready. Hey, that's my finger. It's my finger. I missed you too. Where's you been? Where's you been? Are you ready for a girlfriend? You ready to be reunited? Yeah. Your little boy went and met his girlfriend. He is excited. This is Honey. And she is also not kin to anybody. Maximus is not her dad. But yeah, these two are not related to anybody. Honey, if anybody's interested, Honey will go to a different farm solely because we've got Nellie, her mom, and we've got Sunny. So she will go to a different farm, but she's going to be awesome. I can guarantee it. Horns are looking amazing. She was born April 5th, so do the math. 10 months old, looking amazing. Amazing. This is Princess. She is gorgeous stock right there. Look at that brindle, man, the tiger stripes. Oh, I almost forgot. This is Little Donk. This is Little Donk. He's our resident guard. Yeah, he takes care of everybody. Sure does. Sure does. Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Is that what's going on? Hi, buddy. Look how handsome you are. I know, I wasn't paying attention to you, huh? Even the people noticed. They were like, man, you never go see Frank and Diddle Donk, Taters. I was like, okay. Which they get fed. They have food, they have water, they have all the stuff they need. They just want some attention. They just want some attention. Yeah, it's okay. Hi, buddy. It's okay. It's all right. Yeah. So sweet. So sweet. Yeah. Are you excited for a girlfriend? I'm real good at guarding and making babies. So's Little Donkey. To get you guys another look at Princess here. Look at these stripes coming in, man. Look at that. Well, some of those are shadows. But look at that. There you can really see it. That is amazing. Let me switch over here. Stay there. So she has even more stripes on her face than her mom does. And her mom's got an amazing set of horns. So we're really excited to see what Princess turns into. Buddy, there's nothing in there. I can get you, will you eat apple? Hang on, let me get you some deer attractant. Actually, I looked it up. He's not supposed to have deer attractant. So, it's all right. I think we've got some apples in the house I can bring him. All right, buddy. We're not eating well. Here's a big boy. Oh, good, the door's shut. Now we can't see. Is that good? Okay, we gotta do a little bit more. A little bit more. Come on, buddy. You can do it. That stuff is foul. There we go. There we go. I'm sorry. I had to give you the medicine because we got to make sure that you're getting better. If you're not a big boy and you don't want to eat a lot, that's okay. That's okay. More for us big boys. But you didn't have to run and hide. And you didn't have to orange poopy all over me. I mean, thankfully my bibs are orange, so it kind of blends in, but it's pretty foul, I'm not gonna lie. Zero moral support or physical support or literal support in every facet. Zero support from the Bacon Brigade. Hey, buddy, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? You gotta eat eventually. He just wants to play. Oh, Frosty down. Wait till he steps on Dizzy. That'll get you moving. He took an entire dose of some of the booster we gave Allie. And I've actually given that to 3 calves now. And I like it. Really seems to perk him up a little bit. But we gotta figure something out with this milk. He just don't like it or something. But Mom is not interested. Look at that pretty face. Look at that pretty face. What do you think? Want to try some? See, in my experience having bottle calves, man, they about knock you down trying to get to that bottle. He just doesn't seem to, just not his thing or something. I don't know. It's only eating about once a day. You gonna be like a mini longhorn, or what's going on there? You got kind of a Bubba Gump lip going on. I don't know what's going on there. I can see your little nubs. He's growing. He's spry. He's got energy. He just do-de-do, kind of like his mom. Frosty, we need to eat something, bub. We gotta eat something. Daddy, don't shake your head at me. We gotta eat something. Peed a little. I did. I peed a little. Actually, I need to go check. Might have been a little more than pee. I wouldn't dare stick his camera in that one's face. No way, Jose. No way, Jose. I can feel your nubs. Can we show them? Can we show them your nubs? Look at the nubs. Oh my gosh. Do they itch? Oh, that feels. Oh, that's the spot. Oh, right there.